So we have a state and local tax question.
Yep.
Someone wants to know, how do state taxes differ from federal taxes, and do I need to file both?
If you live in a state with state income tax, then yeah, you got to file both. How they differ, there's 50 different states, and 42 of them, I think, have income tax. There's 42 different answers. Some states, they'll take your federal 1040 you'll have wages, and then you'll have interest and dividends and the different types of income. And then at the bottom of page one, you'll have adjusted gross income. Some states will take that number just as is, and then they'll apply their own rates based on that. So like Georgia does that. Other states will do their own calculation as far as what counts for income. So Pennsylvania is a good case where if you have a loss in real estate or a company or something like that, Pennsylvania does not care. They're what's called a gross tax state, them in New Jersey and a couple others. And so they will do their own calculation to come up with what of your income counts for tax purposes. And then they'll apply their rates based on that. It's a case by case basis, like everything. Obviously, the best scenario is if you live in Florida or Tennessee or Texas or Alaska or Washington or New Hampshire, and you just don't have any state income taxes. That's definitely easiest. But yeah, you got to file both if you live in a state with state income tax. And even if you don't live in a state with state income tax, but you get income from a state with income tax, you still might have to file there, depending on the situation. So like New York and California are particularly aggressive in that way about the source income. We have a lot of clients that are invested in real estate, and the if the real estate's generating a loss, does it really matter? It's debatable whether it's worth filing or not because there's no net income at that point. You probably should anyway, but some people skip it. So that's the only case where you might get away with not filing it, is if you have zero or negative income from a particular state.
So this is a real it depends question.
Yeah, that's 50 times it depends.
Right, right. Understood.